it's difficult at this moment in time because of the frustrations of the emotions. You know, we worked really hard tonight against Seattle, one of the best football team in this, actually playing soccer in this league, like us, and it was a different kind of game tonight than some of the other games we've had here. Very open game at times, and some good football being played. Thought we had more than enough chances in the second half to win the game, and then I thought we had won the game. And it's sport comes back and gives you lessons sometimes. So mixed feelings. Delighted with the effort. Pleased with the chances we created. We weren't quite as slick tonight as we had been in other games, and but I thought we did enough to win the game. And it's kind of like eating at me a little bit at the moment that we switched off straight from the kick-off and gave a goal away in the last minute. So apart from that, you know, as I say, delighted with our players' efforts. Still keep the unbeaten run going, and we're getting closer to the top four.
Austin?
Tom, first half.
Sorry, you can't come in if you're late. Door shut.
Tom, first half, a lot of pressing from Seattle. They knew you liked to play out of the back, and they forced you to make a lot of mistakes. Second half seemed a bit more composed. What was the big adjustment that you made from first half to second half? Well,
I think there's a couple. One is that we felt that they couldn't keep that pressing up for the whole game. And the second thing is we talked about us going, we allowed ourselves to be, I think, a little bit harassed in the first half. Maybe it was the enormity of the game or the pressure of the game. So we actually just talked about being more composed in possession and making better decisions. So we talked about particularly what they try to do is show you down one side and really close you in. And we talked about trying to get it, switch it and get it out of that side. And when we started doing that a little bit better, the game opened up for us. And we felt that once the game opened up, with the attacking threats that we've got, that would be to our advantage. And I think it was. I think as the second half wore on, you know, we looked the more likely team to score.
Michael?
Tom, the game really was a very important game for both sides. Obviously, with the playoff race being so tight, it seemed almost like a playoff game at times. Did you feel that intensity on the sideline?
Yeah, we did, because we knew both teams knew how important the game was, and I think that's what you saw. For them in particular tonight, it was a cup final. They could not lose the game tonight. For us, obviously, had we lost the game, we've still got other opportunities, but it was really important for us not to lose the game and lose momentum. And I think you saw that out there tonight. It was you know, they're a high-quality team. I think we're a high-quality team, and I thought that's what we saw, a high-quality game of soccer there tonight.
Mike Gramajo?
You did mention just a few moments ago that Seattle was just playing just overall good football, pure passing, high pressure. How frustrating was that, and what was the message like at halftime to kind of just change tactically?
It was frustrating because we knew they were going to do that, and we've got the players that should be able to play out under that kind of pressure. But I felt tonight we just didn't seem to have our normal composure and our normal confidence to do that. And again, it could be a result of we know how close we're getting to the playoffs, so you're starting to get that little bit nervy. So it's possible that that was part of the reason that we didn't quite play as fluently as we had been playing in other games. And I thought what then happened, particularly in the first half, I thought we were slow. We were slow with restarts. We were slow with getting switched on to opportunities. Our ball movement wasn't slick enough. Our decision-making wasn't quite up to the standard that we've had in the past. And you put all those things together against a good team, then you're going to have problems. In saying that, apart from set pieces and a couple of chances late in the game, I don't think they created an awful lot of problems for us. And at the same time, you know, we had, particularly in the second half, I think, quite a few opportunities that if we'd just been a little bit better on the night, would have finished them off.
Melissa?
Hey, Coach. Given that, you know, given what you're saying about, you know, the offensive effort tonight, I mean, 20 shots attempted, that's amazing. Okay, do you think that, what are the chances that the ladies will bring that into their next match?
Well, we need to. It's not. Well, it's simply that we need to bring it into the next match because we need to get a point. It's as simple as that. We need to get something out of the next game, or we hope that maybe Seattle loses a game or whatever. So it's still very much open as to who's going to end up in the top 4 at the moment. You know, the danger we've got now during this period is that 7 players are going into national team camps, 5 of them travelling to Australia, so that's not ideal for us. But we've got 2 weeks rest, get time to recover, see out the storm, and then get ready for 2 weeks.
Do you think the hurricane went on the players' minds during the game?
No. I mean, there's all this stuff in the social media, etc., early in the week, which I was made aware of. I don't read social media that much. In our case, no. The only thing that impacted us tonight to a degree was that we had a really tough training session on Tuesday to prepare for Saturday. So what we had a really hard session on the field, then we had a weight session after that. And then we find out on Thursday evening that we're playing in Tuesday evening that we're playing on Thursday. So that was probably the only thing that had a little bit of an impact on us. But the hurricane, it is what it is.
We'll go
Strong
to
wind. They call it strong wind in Scotland.
Tom, the road to clinching a playoff spot obviously doesn't get any easier playing the top 2 teams in the league coming in down the home stretch. What did you tell your team after the game about that, or what will you tell your team about it?
No, we didn't. I didn't tell them anything about that after the game. We just said, you know, we've still got the job to do. You have to be careful what you say straight after a game like that to your team, because you're still kind of wound up emotionally, in the sense that we scored a goal that could see it through, and then we switched off immediately from the kickoff, which was really and is still really frustrating. But you've got to kind of put that aside. We haven't said anything about the next 2 games. We'll just get everybody back, get ready. Hopefully all our international players come back healthy, and then get ready to face Portland. You know, the great thing in this league and the tough thing in this league is that there are no easy games. You know, so it's just as hard whether you're playing the team below you or you're playing a team above you.
Go back to Austin.
Tom, Marta, during this match was really pressed high by Seattle. Really, a lot of press from both defenders, and they double teamed her a lot. But she forced herself through and continued to play, running the offense. How important was that for her?
Well, it's critical, and that's kind of what you get used to when you're a player of that calibre. You get that close marking, and the key thing then, if she can then breaks out of that pressure, then that opens up other things for us. And the one thing you get from Marta is, regardless of how much pressure she's put in under, or for how long in the game, or how difficult it is for her to get the ball, you know that over the 90 minutes she's going to keep looking for the ball, going to keep working hard, and eventually things are going to open up for her.
Thank you, Coach.
Too late, Victor. Sorry, that's what happens when you come late. See, stick your hand up, and you get ignored. Jackie's like, she's razor sharp over there.
Appreciate your
Thanks,
efforts.
everybody.